How y'all doing out there today? I hope your day is going fine, as mine is going great. But if your day has not peaked, let's see what we can do about it in this Boozin food kitchen. Today, y'all get your belly ready, cause we gonna be whipping up some good in this kitchen. Good little old sandwich, but not just any little sandwich. This is gonna be a honey whiskey BBQ chicken sandwich. Yes, yes, yes. I can already tell you it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good, good, good. Okay, so we're gonna get over here on the counter and we're gonna get this cold chicken prepped for the oven. Yep, I said oven because it's going in the oven. It's gonna be some unfried chicken, but it's gonna be mighty crunchy. We're gonna roll it in some honey whiskey barbecue, and then we're gonna make a honey whiskey mayonnaise to put on that sandwich. We're gonna slather on the goodness. So get ready for this sandwich, because this sandwich is gonna be ready for you. Okay, I'll see you over there on the counter in the bowl. Welcome to the counter. So what we're going to do first here is we're getting our chicken ready to be breaded in this flour and panko mixture. But the first thing we need to do is get this flour and panko mixture all seasoned up. Now this is a cup of flour and a cup of panko breadcrumbs that I'm going to go ahead and mix together, because this is going to serve as the coating for our chicken. So we're just going to get that mixed together in this bowl right here. Alright, that's good enough. So to this coating, I'm going to add a few shakes of my Old Bay seasonings, and that's about a good 5 shakes, I would say. I'm going to add my garlic pepper, and this garlic pepper, do 2 shakes, just seasoning. I'm going to add a couple of shakes of my Cajun seasoning. If you have a Tony Caesaris or either one of those will do just perfectly. I'm going to put a couple of cracks of pepper over in there. I'm going to add just a little dash of this cayenne pepper, because you know this is layered with flavors and I don't want this cayenne trying to be the star of the show. All right, I'm going to put, you can go crazy with this Italian seasoning here. I'm just going to put enough in there to be pretty on that chicken. I'm going to add a little poultry seasoning. Poultry always plays nice. Anytime that I'm cooking anything chicken related, that poultry seasoning is going to be in it. I love curry seasoning. I think I said that to you all before. This is one of my favorite seasonings here. I'm going to put a couple of shakes in there, because curry plays well in the background when I'm cooking almost anything. I'm going to put a couple of shakes of this paprika in there. It makes that chicken have a really pretty taste to it. So I have all the seasonings in here that I want, and I'm just going to kind of stir that all together there so it'll be ready to receive that chicken. It's going to put it around there and make it into a pretty little bed. All right, so this coating, what is going to serve as the coating, is all ready. Now I'm going to get my chicken ready. Now you see I have this chicken sitting over here in a good ice bath, because I want it to be very cold for this particular ingredient. Anytime you're frying chicken, try to have it cool if you're going to put it in a coating. Now flour, not so as much, but this is going in a coating and it kind of clump up if you have it too warm. But a couple of these pieces of chicken are too thick for me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to beat a couple of them down. Yes, honey, we're going to beat them down a little bit. So I'm getting my plastic wrap ready over here. And I'm going to take those couple of pieces of thick ones out. I saw they were too thick when I was, it's this one right here, I know. Yeah, this one, yeah. See that? That's way too thick for what we want for a sandwich. So I'm going to put it on that saran wrap. And yeah, it was this piece. Yeah, that's a little too thick. It's thinner on one side right here, but too thick over here. So don't think you have to just keep it the way the packing company packed the chicken. You can always beat that meat down and make it into what you want it to be. Okay, so here I've sealed it in my plastic wrap here. And I'm going to take my pounder here, and I'm just going to feel for it and just beat it down to the thickness that I want it. I'm feeling it. That feels good, okay? Now I'm going to beat it on this side because this is where the thickness was. See, now it almost comes out to be enough for two now. Okay, so now this chicken is ready. I'm going to put it back in this cold bath. All right. Ooh, and I beat a little fat off it. Ooh, wouldn't it be nice if we can just beat our hips like that and knock a little fat off it? Now what I have to do now is get my yogurt ready for that chicken. So I have my little bowl here, and in this bowl I'm using plain, just a little bit of plain. Can y'all see that? Ooh. Okay, plain yogurt into this bowl. Now you know I'm using yogurt because that's what I have in the refrigerator. But you know you can use, if I did not have yogurt and I had some sour cream, I would use the sour cream. If I didn't have the sour cream or yogurt, I'd use buttermilk. Most of the time I do use buttermilk in my chicken when I'm frying chicken or something to give it that moisture that I needed to retain. So this right here is about a cup of, I'm just going to get it off of there like that because it's my chicken, y'all. So my fingers are in it. So that's about a cup of yogurt right there. So put this back over here. Okay. And that yogurt is a little thick to be putting the sugar in. So I got a little bit of my almond milk out of the fridge. And I'm going to put a little almond milk in there, just a little bit, to loosen it up. And then I'm going to take this around a little bit, loosen it up. It's almost the consistency that buttermilk might be. And this is all you have to do if you're using yogurt or if you're using sour cream. You just add a little bit of milk to it to give you a smoother consistency. See? Like that. That's kind of what I want. You see that? Yeah. Okay, so now my yogurt is ready. So I'm going to get this ice and water off my chicken, yogurt my chicken up, and then get ready to put it into this coating to be ready to put in the oven because we're making some unfried chicken. Yes, I did say oven because it's unfried, but it's going to be crispy. Okay, give me just a second to do this. So now we're going to get our chicken into the coating and onto this cookie sheet to go into that 400-degree oven. So I took that yogurt mix that we had prepared and I put the yogurt all over the chicken and kind of moved it around there so it has that yogurt all around it. I'm going to get my cookie sheet ready with a little pan. I'm spreading it down. Make sure you get on there really well because this chicken is going to want to stick. Once it gets to this pan, it's going to want to marry the pan, and you might have to separate them at some point, you know, if it try to stick there. But anyway, I got my yogurt over here. See my chicken, got yogurt all over it, and I'm going to try to get a little bit of that off. I'm going to try to keep one hand dry. I want a little bit on there, but not too much because I don't want anything clumping. I'm going to get it into this mixture. I think I can put 2 in there at a time. This one is big. It's kind of big. This is probably going to be my piece right here. No, I don't eat chicken. I don't eat that meat that big. I'll probably cut it and round it out on another piece, you know. So this is not Whataburger chicken sandwiches where they cut to the exact size before they leave the factory. This is homemade. Always better. Okay, so we got it in there. I'm going to press it down just a little bit because I want that coating all over there. Now, when you're coating this chicken like this, this probably is not the chicken that you want to put the coating in a bag and shake it up. Cause this right here, it'll clump up on you with this panko and whatnot. On this, so we want to get a nice even coating. We don't want that panko and flour to get in that bag and start showing out because we know you can't see it. You know how children will do. You take your eyes off and they start showing out. So we want to keep our eyes on what everybody's doing. You see how well this is coated? This is what you want that chicken to look like before you put it over there on that sprayed cookie sheet. And I'm going to lay them down. There you go. Okay, so here you go. Come on. I'm going to press you down a little bit. Okay. Yeah, press her down so she can press into those that crumb and flour. Okay, get around now. Press her down. Yeah, keep your eye on her. As long as you keep your eye on them, they're gonna be pretty. They'll act right, you know, when you're watching them, like any child would. Okay, and then we're gonna lay this on here. Woo! I bet that's gonna, well, ain't no bet, I know that's gonna be good, because this is tried and true here. So, there we go, yogurt everywhere like it's supposed to be. Let me move this flour back to the center, you know. This piece of chicken said, don't shortchange me. That other piece got to lay down in a pretty bed, so I want a pretty one too. So you got your pretty bed, you come right on over here and lay on down. Okay, and then I'm get my last piece out of here. All right, and put them right. Yes, press, 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 press all over. Yeah, show them all the same amount of love. Because if you don't, I already told y'all your food will show out on you. Show one piece more love than you do the other. That one piece gonna get in that grease or in that oven and gonna curl up on you. Gonna turn more brown than it should be. Oh, it'll show out on you if you think you're not showing them no love. So, y'all be wondering, why my food look like that? Why this stuff burn on me and I had it at the right? You didn't show them the right amount of love. Okay, I'm gonna put this one here, and I'm gonna have to get back just a wee bit, okay? And I'm gonna press, press. You see how it's clumping up on my fingers? That's what it'll do on you if you try to put it in a bag. And see, I'm watching this, and this is trying to still clump up on me and show out, but that's all right. Mama got an eye on you. Shelia is watching you. So there, come to the other side. I'm gonna take some of these crumbs, make sure everybody's lovely, lovely. I'm gonna press, press, press. I see some little, I don't want no shiny spot. Get off of there. No shiny spot. Press, 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 press. Yes, 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 yes. And it got a little dark on me for some second. The sun went down or something. Okay, and I'm gonna try to lay it perfectly in there. I'm gonna give everybody room to breathe. Nobody should be touching, because we ain't having no clowning. Okay, now I'm gonna put this chicken into that 400-degree oven. This is probably gonna cook in about 45 to 50 minutes, but we're gonna turn it over after 20 minutes to make sure it's doing what it's supposed to do. So I'm gonna take this, put it in the oven, and we'll be back to get our sauce ready. I did not put my chicken in the oven right away because I realized I sprayed the bottom of the oven, but you all did not see me spray the top of the chicken. So you have to spray the top with your pan also. And that's what I'm doing before I put it in that oven. And that's what's going to help it brown up. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in the 400-degree oven. And make sure your rack is at the bottom level, the last level of the oven. Not a broiler if you have the broiler, if you are one who have that broiler at the, the bottom part of the oven. But at the top where your racks are, put your rack on the bottom level, the last level, and that's where this chicken is going. And it's at a 400 degree, and it's going to crisp up within 40 to 45, maybe 50 minutes. But again, I'm turning it every 20 minutes to make sure that it's ready. And I'm going to put my bowl here because now we're getting ready to make our whiskey sauce for these sandwiches, okay? Okay, so now we're ready for our whiskey sauce. I'm using this Duke's mayonnaise. I love using the Duke's when I'm doing the sauce because Duke's is like it's a pretty sturdy mayonnaise. And this right here is, I'm eyeballing it, but I'm looking for a little less than half a cup. So about that much is going to be enough for 4 sandwiches. Okay? And I like Duke's again. Don't try to use Miracle Whip in this mayonnaise because Miracle Whip is a dressing. It's not strong enough to do what you need it to do here. So I'm going to add to that's about, I'm going to say this is a good 3, yeah, this is a little 3 heaping tablespoons of mayonnaise. So to that, I'm going to add about a good tablespoon of ketchup. To that, I'm eyeballing it, but this is going to be about a good teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire sauce. That is a word, honey, that if you're from the South, it'll tear your tongue up trying to say it. And now, here's my whiskey. Now, let me tell you what I'm using. The best. This is this Wild Turkey American honey. This I found to be very good in this recipe. So I'm putting about, let me see, I still eyeball. So this is about half a tablespoon that I'm putting into here. And what I want to do is swirl around a little bit of, just a touch of honey in this since I'm using that Wild Turkey, that honey whiskey over there. So I'm going to stir this up. And this right here becomes our whiskey sauce. Our whiskey mayonnaise, our whiskey mayonnaise for those sandwiches. So I like to layer on the flavors when I'm preparing a dish, because you have to, if you're just putting your seasonings on, you say the bread, well, your meat and your lettuce and all that stuff is going to say, well, what about me? I don't want any part of this sandwich complaining about me, I like to keep everybody happy, because when I keep them happy, they're going to make me feel happy going down my esophagus into my stomach. So here's my whiskey mayonnaise. Again, your whiskey mayonnaise is basically a thick mayonnaise like Duke's. Your tomato ketchup, and what would say, three part mayonnaise, 1 part ketchup, a little bit of Worcestershire sauce, and the whiskey of your choice. But I'm using this honey whiskey, this Wild Turkey honey whiskey. And honey, it is smelling up under me. Ooh, that smells good. Let me just, yeah, it smells. Yeah, that's a good thing. Okay, so this whiskey mayonnaise is ready. So now I'm going to chop up me some vegetables, and we're going to bring our buns over, and we're going to get all of that ready to be ready for the meat. But before that, we need to get our whiskey barbecue sauce ready. That's what's coming up next. All right, y'all hang right there now. We're now getting our whiskey barbecue sauce ready to receive the hot chicken when it comes out of the oven. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to pour, this is about a little over 1/4 cup. Yeah, about almost a 1/2 cup of barbecue sauce. To that, I'm going to add, because we just want to kind of just have a bed there. It's just going to turn it over in the barbecue sauce and put it on the sandwich. So to that, I'm adding just a little bit, because remember that you got some spices on that chicken now. So we're going to add just a little bit of this hot sauce. And this is about a 1/2 teaspoon of hot sauce. Just some Frank's Red Hot Wing sauce. To that, I'm going to put a swirl of honey in here. Good old local honey. And now I'm going to, still using my Wild Turkey honey whiskey. I'm using, again, about the same amount that I put in that whiskey mayonnaise, which is about, what is this, 1/2 tablespoon. Woo-hoo! Yes, girl! And then I'm going to swirl this around to everybody is playing nicely. Now at the 20-minute mark, I'm going to go and turn my chicken over, and I'm going to let you see what it looks like on the side before I turn it over. So hopefully it'll cook up in about that 40-minute time. Usually I think I have to turn it about 3 times probably. But yeah, this sauce, honey, yes. We're layering on the flavors with the sandwich because, you know, we got that unfried chicken. Yeah, unfried. It's going to be crunchy like fried, but unfried because we're not really submerging it in that grease. We basically sprayed our pan to kind of fry that up. So we got that chicken all seasoned up real nice. We got some mayonnaise seasoned up real nice. We're going to let that chicken come out and mingle in this sauce before we put it on that sandwich. And I got another layer of flavor for you when I bring those buns out to you. I don't play with just no plain something. You know, I feel like you layering these flavors on, making everything nice, playing, you know, everything nice like that. It'll be nice to you when it's going, you know, down to your belly. All right. So we got this ready, and I'm going to put this on the stove, and this, you're going to be able to taste the whiskey in here because we're not burning off any of the whiskey. And this is just going to be ready for the chicken. We're going to put it in about the last minute that chicken is in the oven just to warm the sauce up, and then we're going to bring that chicken out and roll it in here. So we'll be waiting on the chicken now, 20 minutes. I'm going to be turning it over, and I'll let you see when I do that. Okay, y'all. We are halfway there. Our chicken is in the oven, browning up very nicely. We got a couple of more steps to this that we need to get ready. Over there on the counter, we are getting it on up in here today with this Boozin food, honey, whiskey, BBQ chicken sandwich. Honey, try to say that fast. That's a whole lot to say, but I'm telling you, this is a whole lot of sandwich. So meet me over there on the counter when we're prepping the rest of the items to be ready to eat. Now I got, ooh, this English cucumber trying to fall out of my arm. I'll meet you over there on the counter, y'all. Okay, y'all. I just got this hot chicken out the oven, and I'm ready to turn it over. Shouldn't burn myself. So I'm going to flip this over. Y'all, look at that chicken frying up in that oven. Look at that. Honey, this chicken gonna get a good grade from me today. Look at that. Look at that. Remember, I have it on that bottom rack at 800 degrees. You see? Oh, shoot. Kentucky doesn't have anything on me. Kentucky, Popeyes, churches, none of those people. See, this trying to show out a little bit. You know, see? Your food will show out on you. See, I wasn't watching you in the oven, so now you're going to try to bring your coating off, but that's all right. Y'all, this little piece, that's my little sampling piece. It's getting a little too brown. But yeah, now I'm going to put it back in the oven, and I'm going to bring it back out within the next 20 minutes to see how did it brown up on the other side. So let me put it back in the oven, and then we're going to be getting our buns together, okay? Okay, so these are our buns. Now let me show you. These are not just buns. These are some sweet Hawaiian onion buns. See? Look, those are onions, little specks of onions on my buns. See? Layers of flavor. Okay, so now on those little sweet buns, we're going to put this whiskey mayonnaise on the top and the bottom. And I've got my vegetables ready here too. Let's put these side by side. Everybody play nicely, you know. Okay, so I've got some onions here and some English cucumbers. I'm not using lettuce on these sandwiches because I like the taste that English cucumbers bring on a good sandwich, okay? So you can use those interchangeably, English cucumbers, or you can use, lettuce if that's what you prefer. Okay, so now I'm gonna get my whiskey mayonnaise over here. Move just a little bit, y'all. Everybody fighting for the camera. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this on the top and the bottom, because basically when that hot chicken comes out of the oven, I want to roll it over in that hot barbecue sauce and plop it right down on this sandwich. All right, so there I'm putting this on, and I like to be generous. So when you make your mayo, make it in a way where you can be generous to your sandwich. Don't be stingy. I'm putting it on both the top and the bottom. I like when I bite down on my good sandwich, I want stuff to be just oozing out. I like those sandwiches where I gotta eat them when ain't nobody watching me, because I don't want to have to be all proper because some mayonnaise or something dripped on my shirt. It's coming down my jaw or something like that. Ooh, girl, she got mayonnaise everywhere. Yeah, because I'm sitting in the quiet of my own house, when I'm doing this. But I'm not a big burger sandwich eater anyway, but when I do, I'm wasting my calories on just anything. I'm going to do it all out. All right. So here, I got a good little amount of mayo on everybody. All right. Good. Okay. There we go. Now we're going to put some vegetable on there. I had to go look at that chicken because it was, smelling real good on it. Okay, so now I'm going to put my vegetable on here. This is the bottom, so it's on the bottom that I want to place these English cucumbers, and not, get me right, not those, not regular cucumbers. Regular cucumbers are good, but they're a little watery. And these English cucumbers, they do not have all those seeds in them, and the little green edge is more thin. Well, it's thinner, more thinner, so you can eat right down on it. Not like those regular cucumbers where you have to peel them, to get done. That you can't eat the edges on those. So now, that's nice. I'm gonna save the tomatoes because I'm gonna put them on here last, and I don't want anything to get soggy. So I'm gonna save the tomatoes. So now the only thing that we're waiting for is our chicken to finish cooking up. Roll it in that barbecue sauce, and then we'll be ready to put everything on here. And I'll just go ahead and I'll lay my tomato on there before I bring it over. So, woo. There we are. We'll remove this hot chicken from the oven. And we've taken this hot sauce out of the oven also. So now what we want to do is get this kind of moved around here. Got our bread. Ooh, no. You won't get me. Okay, so we're going to take this and kind of turn it like that. Move this over. And we can get our bread in right there. I think that's pretty good. Okay, so now what I want to do is take this chicken, and you can see it's kind of hot, but it is browned it. Oh, there we go. Browned it up nicely. That's not burnt. That's well done. Well done. And this chicken, I can tell you, is very crunchy. Oh, yeah, it feels great. Got some go to it. So I'm going to take it. Oh, yeah. I'm going to put it into this whiskey barbecue over here, and I'm basically just turning it over a little bit and get some. Oh, that's hot. Get my tongs over here to lift it out of this. As you can see, the smoke coming up off of there. And we'll take it, and see there, it wants to show out. You gotta watch it. You have to watch your food now. So I'm gonna take this. Oh, it's hot. Good goodness. And I'm gonna lay it right there on that bed of cucumbers. And you don't want to leave it in there long because this coating really wants to come off. But I'm in control of this food right here. You got to show your food. Who is boss? this piece right here is really kind of big, but I'm gonna handle it anyway. Put a little bit of that sauce all over there. Let me get my spoon right here. I'm gonna play like this on it. And whiskey sauce, and honey, you can smell the whiskey. And you know, when you're making this sauce, you can add the whiskey to it. Oh, that's hot, hot, hot. You can add the whiskey to it like you want to. But I just add enough so I can taste it basically. Let me see if this is too big. I'm gonna cut a piece of this off because that is just downright greedy. Oh, and while this chicken is hot, I am gonna lay on a slice of pepper jack cheese. It's a little pepper jack cheese that I have over here. See that? A little pepper jack cheese. And I love those little peppers in there. They make me smile. I smile when I bite them. Yeah, I'm gonna cut a little bit of this off because this can be a piece of chicken for my salad. Yeah, I'm gonna take it off and just lay them right there. Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna take this one out and put it right here. Yes, and put the cheese on top. Yes, and some people like to put their cheese on the meat when it's in the oven, and they'll slide it back in the oven. But sometimes if you're not watching it, it melts just a little too much and kind of takes the taste away. Sometimes I don't even know if there's cheese on it because the taste kind of gone with the wind or gone with the oven or something, because I can't taste it. So I usually lay it on there when I have it out. And there, I'm trying to get what's in here because I want it to really be laced with that taste in there. So now I'm taking this one, I'm putting him here, I'm putting my last layer of cheese. Oops, tore that one on the end. On here, yes. And now I'll put my tomato on top of there. Yes, yes, yes. You see where I'm going with that. And anytime I put my little tomato, the tomato can be a little bland, so I put just a little pepper there. When I say touch of salt, touch. Put my top on. Yeah. Yes. Look at this food making me happy. You know, that's the sign of Lord, what in the world. And these, ladies and gentlemen, are our boozy whiskey barbecue sandwiches. There you have it. Let me move this back so you can see. I think I was doing a few little things off the camera there, but there we have them. Aren't they beautiful? Yes, yes. Okay, so these are our sandwiches here. I'm gonna get them all plated up, and then all that's left to do is to eat. All right, y'all. The sandwich is finally here. Honey, this honey whiskey barbecue chicken sandwich is the business. I have to think about it to say the whole name, but you got to say it all. But this sandwich right here, y'all know. This sandwich, you're gonna have to do the Texas two-step to get it. Because you gotta put in a little work. But honey, when you get this sandwich finished, this one of these sandwiches, so you say, no pain, no like, what? Betty right. Make me conjure up my Betty right. No pain, no gain. That's just kind of sandwich. But you do it right. And you got that big old juicy piece of chicken down in there. rolled over in that honey whisker barbecue sauce. And put that English cucumber on there. Put that tomato and these sweet onion buns. When you do that, you're going to go from singing Betty Wright to Tina Turner. Because this sandwich is so good, you're going to have you shaking the tail feather, honey. Hey! Yes. I want you all to try it. Do something good for yourself. Make yourself this good old sandwich. Let me stop playing with y'all. What I also want you to do is I need you to show me some love. Y'all subscribe to me. I see some of y'all peeking over there. Y'all looking at the stuff. You just haven't decided yet if you want to subscribe. Go ahead. Subscribe to me. Show me a little like if you like it. Show me that like. And if you need to make me a comment, comment. Not need, but I would love for you to make a comment. Ask me about something that you might want to see me challenge myself with. Putting a little alcohol in. I got a list, y'all. I got a whole list because I've been doing this for a minute. So I want to thank y'all for joining me in this Boozin Food Kitchen. Y'all have a wonderful rest of the day while I go and enjoy this sandwich. Bye-bye.